Thanks for tuning in. This week we head out to the largest three-day motorcycle event in the world, the Leesburg Bikefest. This year marks the 19th anniversary of this huge event that drew hundreds of thousands of bikers and pumped millions of dollars into the local community. The world-famous Rat's Hole Custom Bike Show is held here with the best of the best competing, while dozens and dozens of bands kept the live music coming. One of the major players in this exciting event is family-owned Gator Harley-Davidson. They open up their huge parking lot to vendors and hold a continuous party for the whole weekend. We interview the family members who keep this giant dealership humming. So stay tuned as we ride out to the Leesburg Bikefest 19th Anniversary 3-Day Bash, coming up right now, right here, only on Born to Ride.
For all those people that are all smartened up talking Kiz, Arnie, and K-Fizz, and they know what's going on. What you gonna do when Born to Ride runs wild on you, brother?
Welcome to Born to Ride TV. This is Debbie, and today I am at Leesburg Bikefest. It is coined the largest weekend 3-day bike fest in the world, and you know what? I think they're right. And this is Greg Thorpe. Greg, you're the president here in the association here, the downtown Leesburg area, and I think they got that right, don't you?
Yes. The Leesburg Partnership boasts that this is the world's largest 3-day motorcycle event. This started off as a little motorcycle ride that started in a parking lot, and as you can see, it has grown slightly from there. We're up to about 300,000 people, covering all of Lake County instead of just a little parking lot.
It's crazy out here now, but Leesburg is a beautiful area. Tell us a little bit about what Leesburg has to offer and what draws everybody to this area.
Everybody loves our little community. We have some of the greatest lakes around, fishing, boating, quaint areas, quaint downtowns, and friendly people. Everybody loves coming in and seeing how nice everybody is. And we're just that typical downtown that you hear about and love to go to.
You also have a great surrounding area, offer a lot of golfing and golfing resorts as well.
Absolutely. We've got a world-renowned course right here locally, Mission Inn, that partners with us. And we also have hundreds of other golf courses here locally as well. It started 19 years ago as just a small little motorcycle event, and every year we put a lot back into it. We partner with great people such as Progressive, Budweiser, Lake County Tourism, Lake County, and the city of Leesburg to try to make this event happen, as well as hundreds of nonprofits out there that everybody comes together to make this happen. This is a community event, and the community really comes together to make this happen.
Well, the downtown area as well, too. They open their doors to the bikers. The bikers love the brick paved roads you have and the sidewalks and the shade. It's such a nice, homey atmosphere, too.
We love to see this many people down here as a town of 22,000 grows to 250,000 plus. It's great to see so many people, and all of our shops love to see this many people in one place. My wife has a little shop down here, and she opens her doors and welcomes everybody. You never know it's here a lot of times as you just ease by because there's so many things to see during the event, but a great little spot to come back to.
Okay, let's talk also about the activities here. You get some of the biggest named concert venues for free. You offer that here during the Bike Fest also.
Absolutely. We have 85 concerts going on during the event. They're all free to the public. We invest a lot of time and effort to bring big names here so that everybody can have a great time and try to keep the money in their pocket and spending it with local merchants. And giving back to these nonprofits here that make everything go together.
Do you get our monthly exclusive newsletter? Sign up at borntoride.com and get on our mailing list today.
The bike show is usually over the top. The Rat's Hole Bike Show, Teddy's running that. this year you had the Badass Bagger class, sponsored by Lucky U Cycles. Really a nice show.
The motorcycles were wrapped around the building further than I've ever seen. Everybody wanted to come out and participate this year. It was a great event.
The lowriders and the sound systems are what's popular this year, let me tell you, with the bagger market. But let's also go into the, the vendors. The vendors here, you always do a great job organizing the vendors, welcoming vendors every year.
We've got a fantastic staff that works hard to communicate with the vendors. Because it is a 3-day event, they get a lot more bang for their buck to be here. A little loud there. A lot of bang for their buck as people come in during a short period of time. They get to come in, set up, get their sales, and then hopefully get to relax and hang out in our nice community.
And I tell you, the 3-day weekend, it goes on all day and all night. It is a great opportunity for vendors. It's a great venue for them.
We encourage all vendors. We've got small vendors, we've got large vendors, we've got all kinds of different things here. I had some roasted corn earlier that was fantastic. T-shirts, of course, and any of the leather goods you could possibly imagine.
And this morning I got me a pancake from Flo from Progressive with their little Flo icon on it. It was dusted with powdered sugar. That was awesome.
Absolutely. Flo was giving away free pancakes this morning. And they also have a nice booth out here. They've done a great job with free shaves and boot shines. They've done a fantastic job.
Now, Leesburg is located in the heart of Florida, right in the center of Florida. The destination ride here, you just can't beat. The roads all the way leading into Leesburg are fantastic. I think that's what makes your venue so attractive, is the ride here.
Lots of little small towns, lots of quaint communities on the outskirts, lots of lakes and back roads. Makes it great for riding, and being right in the center of the state makes it an easy ride to Daytona, to Orlando, to the interstate, so that you can get anywhere you want to be in a short amount of time.
What does this do to the economic impact of the whole community that surrounds even Leesburg?
It's really unbelievable. We were fortunate enough to be able to do an economic study here a couple years ago. I believe the number was $200 million that this event brings into our community locally, which is just an unbelievable number. And that doesn't just affect our core town here of Leesburg, that affects Lake County and beyond. We fill up basically every hotel and a surrounding probably 25-mile radius with people for this weekend.
Thank goodness the camping's available too, right?
Absolutely. We've got lots of places to camp. A lot of our people that come, a lot of the motorcyclists love to camp, bring their RV with the motorcycles in the back, hang out at the campgrounds, and have a great time.
And make it a good weekend. Well, Greg, thank you for letting me pick your brain here about all the information, but next year is the 20th anniversary party. How can Leesburg absolutely top what they're doing here on the 20th year?
Well, I can tell you, I am personally amazed every year at what our staff does to up the ante. And bringing in major sponsors such as Budweiser and Progressive allows us to put that money back to the funds to make all these things happen. The big projection screens at main stage, all of these nice things that you see around us, we couldn't do without the help of our partners.
I noticed also there's a lot of safety aspects here that you put into this rally, which is really nice.
We want a very friendly event. We want everybody to go home safely. We have a large crew that spends a lot of time and effort to make sure that you don't see a lot of that behind the scenes stuff that makes all this happen. Safety is a primary concern.
And it starts day one the minute you close the door on Sunday night, right?
Pretty much. This is a huge undertaking, especially for such a small town. And we'd never be able to make this happen without help from all of our community sponsors.
Well, great. Well, let's wrap this up here. The Leesburg Bikefest, 19th year. Next year will be the 20th annual year. If you're interested in being involved in this, you certainly have a target audience that's directed right to your product, and we can probably pretty much guarantee you'll get results when working with the Leesburg downtown area. Greg, how do we get in touch with Leesburg Partnership?
LeesburgPartnership.com, Leesburg Bikefest, or just look it up online. We're pretty easy to find. Leesburg, Florida, Just check us out, come on down, give us a call. We'll help you out any way we can. We love to have you.
All right, get in on some of this action. Leesburg Bikefest, 19th annual year. What a success. Congratulations, Greg, to you and all your staff.
Thank you very much. Glad to have you.
All right, stay tuned. We got more coming up from Leesburg Bikefest.
Motorcycle listings. Sell or find your next motorcycle, watercraft, RV, or trailer at motolistings.com.
Hey, we're here at Leesburg Bikefest, and half of the activities take place in downtown Leesburg and the other half here at Gator Harley-Davidson. They've been a part of the Leesburg Partnership and the Leesburg Bikefest for 19 years now, and they have a lot of action going on here in this parking lot, and they're giving away a motorcycle today. Stay tuned. We're going to go inside and talk to Johnny Malik Jr., I think. It's a family generation taking over the Gator Harley-Davidson. Stay tuned. Well, like I told you, we're here at Gator Harley-Davidson, and Leesburg Bikefest would not be a party if you don't visit Gator Harley-Davidson. And we've got the next generation here of the Maliks that have brought this party up another notch, another level. This is Johnny Malik and Rachel Malik. This is Steve's daughter and Johnny's son. And guys, you are bringing some spice and some activity and some action to the Leesburg party now.
That's right. We're happy to be representing for our family. We're the third generation, and we look forward to bringing in a new generation to the dealership and to the business as a whole.
That's great. And Rachel, you're in charge of motor clothes in there. You got some great styles and clothes and a lot of things happening inside too.
Yep, we got a lot of new things, a lot of new t-shirts. We even got a new back actually with our new logo on it. New sales every day, especially tomorrow. So we're kicking ass in there.
Hey, and this party out here, so you take your parking lot and tell us, Johnny, what you do in the parking lot makes everything a lot of fun for people.
Well, we have all kinds of vendors, from painters to accessories for your bikes, lights, anything you can really think of. Tons of good food, good music, and alcohol, of course.
As they giggle. Rachel, as a parent that I have children looking in on our business too, it makes a parent proud that, you know, the kids want to follow the parents and be a part of the family. Is that the synergy that takes place here with the Malik family?
Yeah, definitely. I just got my new bike in January, so my father is seeing me grow up in this place. He's scared at the same time, but he's very excited for me to be in the same biker world, I guess you would say.
And in this area, the people know the Malik name and the Malik family, but it takes a team. It goes beyond the Malik, so you have a good following, good team that help you out.
It does. We have over 40 employees that are working with us for events like this. We bring in lots of other employees and help, and we all work very hard and, you know, make it as fun and enjoyable, successful as we can.
I'll tell you, you guys are representing very well here today. Leesburg Bikefest is going to celebrate the 20th year next year in 2016, and I'm sure you'll be a big part of this success next year as well too, and probably looking forward to it, right?
Very much so. We can't wait to kick off the 20th anniversary party. It'll be great.
The 21st year is going to be the biggest one, I think.
Oh, 21. Okay. Someone has something special planned for the year 21. All right, well, that's Leesburg Bikefest. We're here at Gator Harley-Davidson with the Malik generation, Johnny and Rachel, doing a great job here and taking on and carrying and helping with the family here and kicking in. And I think you guys are kicking it up a notch, bringing some, great party and atmosphere to the youth of the motorcycle community, too.
Right, very much so. We're trying to get the younger generation in there. There's a lot of younger riders out there, so we're trying to bring them our way and show them what we're about.
All right, Johnny and Steve, hey, this is your time. You guys can take off and start riding. Turn the keys over to the Mavericks here. You're on your own. All right, stay tuned. We got more coming up with Born to Ride. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Everyone was right, I was born to ride.
Born to Ride is a multimedia marketing and promotional machine with TV, magazines, streaming radio, and internet advertising opportunities. There are tens of thousands of motorcycles. We reach the people who ride them. Born to Ride. Find out more at borntoride.com.
Well, we're continuing with the story here at Gator Harley-Davidson with the Malik family, and this is Steve Malik and his daughter Alex. And you know, Steve, your daughter grew up in this business, and here she is today, taking over, running the helm of things at guest services right here, the reception area.
Yeah, it's a great thing. The whole family's here. My brother's son and my daughters. They even got motorcycles they just bought. So everybody rides in the family, and it's a great feeling to have my kids here.
It gives you a little bit of time, a little bit of break to take off, and you actually can ride these days, right?
In due time it's going to come, but yeah, it happens once in a while. But yeah, they're set to take over. They can't wait for me to leave, I bet.
Well, tell us, you grew up in this business. This is your family's business, too.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, they even told me, we're getting a bike, Dad. You know, you brought us into this business, so we're getting bikes. I said, okay. Yeah. And that's what they did. Used to be a nervous thing in my stomach to have my daughters out on motorcycles, but I can't say no because they're in the business. And speaking of daughters, there's the other one.
And Alex, tell us here, you're the front line here. Tell us what you do here.
I do a lot of things. I started out folding t-shirts and motor clothes and moved my way up to marketing and internet marketing, and then I moved down to reception, and I do a little bit of everything, answering phones, helping customers with whatever I can help them with, getting them in the right direction, because apparently people are a little confused when they walk in. Where's service? Where's things at? Because I guess we're a little big. So I also do Facebook. I do a lot of internet marketing stuff too, so I have a lot of hats. This Bike Fest, I actually worked in the parts department, cashing people out and getting a couple parts here and there, so I'm working my way around.
So you're a unique operation here at Gator Harley Davidson and Stormy Hill. You got family there as well too.
Yeah, my sister runs Stormy Hill, Harley Davidson in Claremont, and looking forward to the girls to take over and my nephew.
These people know what they're doing. It's a family generation of learning and growing with this business. They just didn't come right off the cherry tree out there and jump right in. So congratulations, Alex.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Steve.
Thank you.